Hello there. You remember this? This is Drymen Square, and I started one of my other videos here. It was day one of the Rob Roy Way. Today we're walking from here to Balmaha via Conic Hill. It's not the Rob Roy Way, it's part of the West Highland Way. I suppose, I'm going to call this day two of the West Highland Way, but I think for many folk, if they were starting the day here, they would probably go past Balmaha and end at River Dennin. But everybody's different and everybody will have different distances. There are quite a few videos on YouTube that deal with this part of the West Highland Way in Conic Hill. And you would have to wonder what I think I can possibly add to that kind of bulk of material. And probably not a lot, if not nothing. But what I want to try and do is convey just a very small part of the excitement that I felt on walking over the brow of Conic Hill and seeing suddenly, and for the first time, the expanse of Loch Lomond and all the mountains all around and far, far away. And it was just something I'll never forget, and it was one of those jaw-dropping moments that sort of set the scene, and I suddenly realised what it was all about. All this walking malarkey. So that's the hope. If I can convey that in a little bit, I'll be a happy man. We've got quite a dull day today. I mean, the forecast is dry, but it's kind of cloudy, and there is some mist around. It might well be the case that when we get up to the top of Conic Hill, we'll not be able to see anything, which will defeat the purpose of the whole thing. But if that's the case, I do have photographs that I took the last time I was on top of the hill when it was sunny, and at least you'll get an idea of what it's all about. But let's just see how we go. It might clear, and sometimes when it is misty and the mist clears a bit, it can be far more exciting than blue sky and sunshine or what have you. So let's just see how we go. This initial stretch of road out of Drymen is the Rob Roy Way. Because the West Highland Way doesn't actually go into Drymen, it sort of skirts it. But I would imagine the majority of people who were walking the West Highland Way from Mulgai, Drymen's going to be your first stop, and I think most of them would probably wish to spend the night in Drymen. And for those who would perhaps wish to go a little further and end their day at Balmaha, again you would wish to go into Drymen for some food and drink and to perhaps stock up on provisions. Don't know if you can see that, there's a wee robin in the middle of the road. I'm keeping my eye out for dung. If you've actually watched my video, it deals with day one of the Rob Roy Way between Drymen and Aberfoyle. You'll know that I sort of focused on dung a couple of times. Gonna let this car get by. And I mean, at the end of the day I was just kind of messing about. I was kind of fooling around, making a bit of a song and dance about dung that was on the road. And I was kidding on that it was dung left behind by coos that had been drove by Rob Roy McGregor when he went this way. But when I posted the video on YouTube, some guy made a comment to tell me that it wasn't cow dung, it was horse dung. And you know, at the end of the day, it didn't really matter what sort of dung it was. You know, it didn't matter what animal the dung had come from. I was just fooling about, you know. Such is life, you know. You see this? This isn't dung. This is a stick. But I believe it's probably a stick that was left behind by the coos that were droved by Rob Roy McGregor when he went this way. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. That's Conic Hill, a good bit ahead there. Sometimes you get a feeling for things, and I'm getting the feeling that that mist is not for clearing. In fact, at times it's been dropping down to lower levels. So we might not see anything when we're up there, but you never know. We'll see. This is an alternative low-level route into Balmaha that will avoid Conic Hill, but I'm not going to go down that way. We're going to go into the mist, because if the mist decides it wants to clear a wee bit, it will be quite spectacular. I suspect it won't, but as I say, you never really know. But always be careful in mist, you know, you need to keep your wits about you. You should never go into mist expecting to find an ice cream van. Yeah, this mist isn't for clearing. The main path here skirts Conic Hill, or skirts the kind of top of it. So it heads to the right of the hill, or to the north. I was going to leave the path and go up onto the actual top of the hill, but I don't really see any point, because, as I say, there's not going to be any view up there. And even this path is going into the mist.
Up, come on, 1, 2, 3 gaps. Hey! Thanks a lot. Cheers. Hello. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey!
I think she can walk. I was gonna say I'm ready for the photo.
1, 2, 3, go. Hey!
There's a bit of a hint that it's starting to clear a wee bit. We've come down the other side, and I suspect it will start to thin, and we'll maybe start to get some views soon. At least I can now start seeing people rather than just the outlines of people. And at one point I felt as if you were maybe kind of feeling your way through the mist. Your fingers would chance upon something that felt a bit like a bush, and it turned out to be somebody's eyebrows. But thankfully it's starting to clear out, or thin rather. I flippin' hate stairs.
You're doing absolutely brilliant, both of you. Camera. Mummy, I found the camera. Yeah. I just saw
What's the bomb?
a red.
Well, this is in Balmaha. Just in the garden to my right here, there's a statue of Tom Weir, a man who loved Scotland's great outdoors, and a man who inspired many people to explore Scotland's great outdoors, especially in the short television programmes that he created. I just loved him. Anyway, that's us done. I'm Eddie Burns. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again.